All right. Clickety, clickety. All right. Greetings, everyone. This is your spiritual consultant, your Shad'Oracle, MadamShadO, here in the Shadow Gallery with the Hellpaws as per usual. If you would like to book a private session, purchase a live pour, or donate to me, the Hellpaws of the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.madamshado.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to Madam Shadow. There is no W in Shadow ever. If you put a W in Shadow, I'm not supposed to where you or your money goes or where you or your money ends up. As per usual, love me, like me, share, and subscribe to me, and turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and TikTok. If you're on Big O, buy me one my tag loudly and proudly, sugar. What is going on with this volume? Why is it saying it's extra fucking loud? Because it turned all the way the hell up for some reason. There we go. Much better. That being said, by all means, ask your questions. Tonight is a chill night. We might play some more of the game. I don't know. I am in a chill mood. I made my latte. My tea latte. Ooh, hell yes. Oh yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. I have gotten into the habit of going to like Starbucks, finding something that I like, and then trying to replicate it at home. And if I can, I don't go to Starbucks for it. If I can make it at home, I'm not going out to get it. Like literally, that is where I want this in my face. I don't know if that's called adulting or not. I guess that's that whole we got food at home type thing. It's like if I can make it at home, why the hell would I go out and pay for it? Especially if it's cheaper to make it. Monique, what's going on, sugar? Love reading. Yep. I should just make a whole show just strictly for love readers. I promise you. Let me get this. Can this not tighten up? Let's see what's going on with this love reading. Think you getting beside yourself. You got the magician inverted. This is saying you are powerless in this situation. Don't know what you're powerless at or for or why you're powerless, but in this situation, it's not your decision, is what it looks like. You're powerless. Queen of Cups is upright. This is one of two of the most emotional cards in the deck. This is being overwhelmed with emotion. This is from right. It might be is pretty sure it's Annabelle Lee, but that mausoleum behind her is pretty much the key to all of the secrets and mysteries. That's all of the emotions. And right now, the we don't know if the tide is going up or down. You overwhelmed with emotion. That's you. Right now, you standing in the middle of your damn emotions, and with the moon in it, yeah. Like I don't think there would be a more emotional time than if you were on your cycle, pregnant, and experience like one of the most extreme losses you could ever. Like this is the most extreme that you're at right now. And the Ten of Swords is inverted. In one way, this could say there is no chaos, there's no internal turmoil that you're going through. But on the other hand, it could be that you haven't dealt with it. I'm going to go with the fact that there is no internal chaos. It is literally the fact that in this situation, it's not in your hands to deal with whatever this is as far as this love reading, whoever it is that you're trying to be with or get with, is out of your hands. It's not up to you to decide it. It's up to them. I did that. That's good. And I promise I did eat. I promise I ate. We ain't gonna talk about what time I ate, but I ate. No problem, sugar. By all means, keep asking your questions. So I should really just be playing some jazz, but let all the social media devices and they'll be like, oh no, this is copyrighted jazz. It's stock jazz. That's what I should look for. I have been dizzy, like insanely dizzy for the last couple of days. I ain't figured out why yet. Keep asking your questions. I didn't say nothing about download shit. You ain't gonna be mad because I don't know who sings that fucking song, but it has been on so many damn TikToks, and it's stuck in my head now. I swear I have mom ears in the sense that it was only when she came in here chewing that I just now realized, oh, yeah, she was just in there eating. Spoonie, what's up? There we go. Okay. Now, how do I fix this? When the fuck did it cut off? Hold on. Okay. I have no idea when it cut off. No idea when that happened. just going through these commands and stuff. Victor, Mike, say what's going on? Why would you say you can join it with a message, then you can't join it with a message? That makes no sense. Like, if one is enabled, the other one should automatically be disabled. Hmm. Okay. Then anybody who tell you can't make Starbucks drinks at home, they lied. I mean, I don't think there's anybody who actually told you that, but still. Them tea lattes, honey. Why I say relax, but do not wait before I sit here and tell y'all that. Don't sit here trying to make an Earl Grey tea latte or any black tea latte at night if you are sensitive to caffeine. Caffeine don't do that to me. It don't do it to the people in my family. We can literally sit here, drink 5 shots of espresso, and still go straight to sleep after a good trip to the bathroom. But if caffeine don't do that to you, by all means, a good tea latte at night. Well, I say relax. Do y'all see this right here? This is relax. It was chilly earlier today. No, I say it was chilly. I mean, it was chilly. Who is that there? Jade, what's going on? It was chilly. So I was bundled up, honey. Well, I say I got this big hoodie that my dad gave me from his job. And it been sitting in there. I put it at the back of the closet. So I'd be waiting for its time to shine. I put that bad boy on when I was sitting here watching TV, and I don't know what happened. I swear I blinked. I blunked. I blinked it. I promise you, that's all I did was blink. And 2 hours went by. It was good in here. You are so demanding. Yes, yes. Your people say hello. Say hi to the class. The class says hi. Do not look at my tea latte because you're not getting none of it. You know what? I can make y'all pup cups. I just thought about that. Ow. You're aggressive. Remove thine paw from my bust. Thank you. I just thought about that. Cause you know the pup cups at Starbucks ain't nothing but a couple of like whipped cream or something. And now that I know how to make the soft, the cold sweet foam, or sweet cold foam, yeah, I know how to make it now. I can make y'all a pup cup. I'm gonna make y'all a pup cup. I need to get some pup cup little glasses. Why are you numbing at me? Stop numbing at me. I'll even hit you with a shot of cinnamon sugar on top. How about that? You brought your face up here. You brought your face to me. I don't care. What's going on, Jay? What is your question? Mm-hmm. I did that. And are you gonna have enough money to pay off taxes? Damn, hell yeah. First thing I think is that it's gonna be too much. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is literally like good luck. This is like a string of good luck. But the first thing I think is that you don't owe as much as you think you owe. I don't know how much you think you owe, but I don't think that's how much you actually owe. I think some things are gonna come into place, and you're not gonna owe as much. If you owe anything, like let's put it like this. Let's say you owe $2,000. The first thing they say is like, oh, you don't owe us 2,000, you owe us 500, and then you get a fucking refund for $3,000. You end up really not owing shit. Something balances it out. So I wouldn't fret none about that. Even worry, don't worry, honey. Do not worry. Worry is what kills a lot of people. That worrying, that stressing. Nah, baby, don't do that to yourself. Mm-mm. That is what gets a lot of people. It gets you sick. Well, this is something I'm learning to not do. I am a worrier. You hear me? I am a stressor. I have always been that way. I feel like I need to control everything. And if I can't control it, it don't feel good. It explains a lot of my past relationships, but but if I can't control it, I feel like there's something wrong because it's not going the way it's supposed to. And it's like, it's just in your head. Put aside what you can. And then worry about it when it gets here. What do they say? People who worry, we live in the future. And that's the problem. We're worrying, we're stressing over problems that haven't even come yet. Now, yes, it says you owe last year taxes. But if you fuck around and do your taxes this year, and it's like, hey, you overpaid your taxes. Oh, that actually paid off your taxes last year. You get $5,000 back this year. You never know. So just put your money to the side and keep putting it to the side and keep putting it to the side. And then when tax season come up and you finally do your taxes, you look, you're like, I'll be damned. Uncle Sam gave you back money. Well, I say all I'm hearing is like ching, ding, 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 ching, like chinging in my ears. And it's not my tinnitus. Know that part. Let me tell y'all something. When I had that fucking migraine that I went to ER for, to the point where they had to damn near sedate my ass. because it was so intense, and they were like, "We need to get your ass in and do a fucking CAT scan on you." All they saw was that, and I need to be careful. I just thought about this. The seasons are changing, and I've been seeing the auras. I need to write that down too. I've been seeing the auras for the last 2 days, and it has not dawned on me. The seasons are fucking changing. My sinuses have been draining for the last couple of days. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Cause they been showing up a lot. All right, sugar, come on back. That's why I went to sleep. Cause all this pressure here was building. It hadn't gotten here yet, but it was starting here and here. And I did take my allergy medicine today. Kingak. Yeah, this is a cool idea right here. This bike. Hmm. This stationary bike that you can put your laptop on and work out while you're working. And it got Bluetooth on one. Why would I need? Wait a minute. Why would I need Bluetooth when it will be in the house? That don't make sense to me. I have to look that up later. That kinesiology, the damn tape. I don't get it. I don't get what it's supposed to do. You're taping the outside of your muscles, so unless it's sending shots of epinephrine or endorphins or something, then I don't get how it works. The hell is that? Okay, that's what I want. I might well just start building my, because I've been building it anyway. Oh, it's one of them workout benches. I would not have known that just looking at that thing. So I have the house picked out the way I. What is that? Mastermind, what's going on, sugar? Like, I want to have a workout room. Like, for the last couple of years, I have been designing my life. And I've seen it slowly start coming into fruition. But it's like it comes into fruition more when I let go. Um, okay, for example, I know I'm gonna have an SUV. I have an SUV now, so y'all, some of y'all are new. Mad Dog was Mad Dog 2020. Do y'all know? Before I get back to my life, do y'all know that the damn MD 2020 don't even stand for Mad Dog? Everybody I know call it Mad Dog 2020. When you see MD, it's Mad Dog. Baby, that damn drink is called Mogan David. Shocked the shit out of everybody who found out. I would have never, like, I don't know how we got Mad Dog, and it might have been, hey, what is, oh, that's pretty as fuck. All right, Omega Shenron. That is pretty as hell. Look at that, Jay. Thank you, sugar. What is it? It's a hot Charizard. I need them to. Now this is an Asian made fucking app, and I know they know what a damn Charizard look like. That was a Shenron. But okay, maybe they think Charizard and Shenron are interchangeable because they're both dragons. I mean, you'd have been better off sending a fucking flaming Onyx. That looks more like, okay. Let me stop. But yeah, MD 2020 is Mogan David, not Mad Dog. I think people used to call it Mad Dog because they said when you drink, you turn to a Mad Dog. But anywho, if I'll keep asking your questions, this is what I do. If you're new here, this is what I do. This is basically a rant vent session for me to get my thoughts out and everything, and I just give readings along the way. And sometimes I have nothing to rant or vent about, so I play the games until someone has a question. Let me turn the air on for them. Even though it's chilly outside, this house is warm. But I had said I was gonna have a SUV. Actually, the SUV that is on my screensaver, I need to change because that one is actually too small. Now, excuse me, I've always wanted a GMC Terrain, but the old school Terrain that's more blocky, more square. Not this new shit. I cannot stand these new Terrains. They are a lot smaller. They are a whole hell of a lot shorter. Like, I don't know what this thing is about them making all the. It's an SUV, a sport utility vehicle. So I don't get what they're trying to do. But usually when people bought cars, at least me growing up, you had cars, SUVs, trucks, vans. Cars, really good on gas. SUVs were supposed to be the mid-range where it's like it's not as good on gas, but it's better than the truck. And then the truck is a gas eater. And a van is like, you gotta haul some shit. I don't know what they're doing, but I know everything looks so. All the corners around, I can't stand that shit. They look terrible to me. They have not fucked up the trucks yet. Hopefully they don't fuck up the trucks, but the SUVs they've been fucking up. I saw their new GMC Acadia. Disrespect on your family, disrespect on your ancestors. No. Now they could have did better. Make sure I can move up. There we go. Yeah, they could have did better on that. I don't know why they went the way they went with this design. Neither here nor there. That was the vehicle I wanted for a long time. And then I got stuck on. Why am I saying T-Mobile? Not T-Mobile. 4Runner. I got stuck on 4Runners. Love how the 4Runners look. I don't know why. I just love how the fuck. Maybe it's because it's like it's high up in the front and it looks like a monster coming at you. It's like a Jeep, but not a Jeep. Because I remember Jeeps used to ride terrible, but now they kind of fix Jeep. I don't know. I might have to look into Jeep. I ain't looking into that damn Jeep truck. That damn thing is a fucking abomination of life. I don't know who the hell thought that was an idea. Hey, everybody likes us because we're Jeep. Let's make a truck. How we gonna make it? We just gonna add a bed to the fucking truck and take off half the truck. Or take off half the Jeep. Who the hell thought that was this Sailor Moon? Go ahead with the Sailor Moon. Go ahead with the Sailor. What is that? What is it called? A loving ring? That looks like Sailor Moon. That is pretty as fuck. I saw a Big O be having the little thing. They be so pretty. But I'll be keep asking you questions. But I know right now I have an SUV. I have been inside of this SUV. Oh, no problem, sugar. That's what I'm here for. And I don't know why it's still on the dark screen, but we'll let it sort itself out. Oh, yeah, no problem. I have in my head, in my heart, in my soul, I know I'm supposed to have a Chevy Suburban. Possibly the XL. I want my vehicles burgundy. And I've been seeing this burgundy Suburban follow me around. It got the chrome accents. It's so pretty. And I know it's mine. Ghost Town, what's up? Who is that? Joseph, how you doing? Yeah. It's so pretty. I've been inside a black one, and it was exactly what I have been picturing. Like what I've been trying to put together in a vehicle. So I went and I was inside this Suburban. And the front, it's fucking Space Center, okay? It's the damn space station. This was Command Central at the helm, okay? You got all the buttons and dashes and the twist and the lights and everything. And then I even got in the passenger side. The passenger side just a damn room. I was like, ooh, fuck passenger princess, motherfucker. Passenger empress in this motherfucker. Yeah. Space to stretch out. Kick your shoes off. Relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it. But yeah, it was nice. Real nice. The back, it had 2 seats. And it had an aisle that you could walk to the back and get to the back 3 seats. And I was like, that's what I want. It's weird. It sounds weird as shit, but I'm like, a lot of people that get vehicles like that it would be weird as fuck to have a car with 3 doors, okay? It would just be weird as shit. But it was so fucking roomy. The 2 seats had their own these little own armrests. You walk to the back, had the bench seats back there, and then in the back of that you had the trunk area. And I don't remember if you had the one where you can put stuff in, cause I think GMC was it GMC or was it Chevy? One of them have a trunk space that you could just put stuff into, like an actual trunk, and then you have stuff on top. So that's my vehicle. That's my vehicle. The easy walking room and everything. Matter of fact, let me find a picture of my vehicle. It's time to replace the GMC on my screen. Let's find a good Chevy. Tahoe. Is it Tahoe? No. I'm not thinking Tahoe. Let's just go to Chevrolet and see. Just keep. Ma'am, I was not calling you. I promise you I wasn't. Okay, let's look. Another one crazy. See, the Tahoe is cute too, but the Tahoe is like, how many miles to the gallon? 1420. I think that's why I really didn't like it. I'm gonna put this here. Party on down to the S. See, I have a Mamita, what is it? You have been up here. No, stop. Stop. I'm not gonna say it again. Move. Move. Cause now you're doing too much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you could lay that. I don't like that front. I don't like the 2023 front. Or the 2022. I don't like the 22 front. Like, I swear, every fucking the modeling for cars went to hell after 2019. Ugh. Mm-mm. Michael, what's up? Let me just look at the gallery. Mm-hmm. I don't like the fronts. Like it to me, the fronts look they shorten the front, so the nose is to me like a pug and a little smashed in, and they rounded it out. I don't know what the fuck is up with this round shit that everybody's going for. Maybe it's more like aerodynamic or something. I don't know. Okay. Are we getting to the interior? Okay, this is more the interior. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You only got two pictures of the interior? Nah, y'all need to do better. Do I have to look at the 2023 to see the fucking interior? Apparently so. Okay. That thing for trailing, climate. Okay. Hot spot. Okay. My Chevrolet Studio. All right. All right. Podcast. Google News. My Chevy. Okay. That fucking chocolate and that chocolate and black that they got. That is chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Let me go to GMC real quick. See what they got. So here's the thing. Yvette, what's going on? Sugar Bob, me ask your question. So here's the thing. It's not so like if you comparison shop and everything, the first thing you'll learn is that you have a lot of vehicles that are you know how you have like Walmart store brand shit versus like the name brand stuff. So like literally I can't think of nothing right now. But yeah, you know great value versus store brand or versus name brand. So technically, see this is the one. This they still shorten that nose a bit, but let me see. I need to see the interior. Do I see you meeting one? No. See, this is what I wasn't feeling about GMC. The Yukon, it has all three rows, but it's the reverse of what Chevy does. So GMC has like three, and then technically, well, it's technically two and two, but it's like two in the front. Then you have the bench of three. Then you have another bench of three, and the one seat in the middle, if I'm right, can let down, but they're not showing it. Yeah, that's like the only reason I don't like that is that unless that middle seat can be dropped into the floor, no problem with it. Unless that middle seat can drop into the floor or something, I'm not really feeling it. I like the idea of having extra seats, but I'm thinking like comfort wise and accessibility wise, yeah. If you get into the car, you should be able to walk straight to the back instead of having to let stuff down and climb over. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Excuse me. 10-3. What's going on, sugar? Yeah, I like that idea, but I'm like, can that middle seat be dropped into the floor? Because if it can, like, then you win. Because I love the front of it. What's going on, sugar? What's your question? If you have one. JoJo, what's going on, sugar? He's coming back. Little boy, don't be coming in here hacking. Ooh. I want to see these colors. So Chevy has Auburn Metallic and GMC has Redwood Metallic. It's the same fucking color. In fact, the Auburn Metallic looks like it should be the Redwood. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being a fan, sugar. By all means, y'all ask y'all questions. Just because I'm over here bumping my gums about different shit, don't mean y'all can't ask questions. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like it. The front looks like a van now. That's what it is. They have made the front. They have smushed it in and made it higher up. The old Chevys, like the old SUVs, period, had more of a long nose on it. I mean, pretty much you can ask anything. The only thing I don't do for free is channel. That's it. Let me get them a little heat. Y'all want your heater? Yep. It ain't gonna be on high high now. Where is my oh? That's why you look weird. Uh, what's coming in your forecast the coming week? I'm so glad you said week because I be getting people asking for what's coming the next couple years. What's coming this year? What's coming the next couple months? I'm not doing all that. Uh, prepared. Which one? There we go. Mm, mm. Where is it? Cause I feel it. Fuck, man. Is that it? What the fuck? Hopefully it comes out on its own. Coming for you the next week or this coming week. Yeah, the fourth one's inverted. This is It's gonna sound weird as shit, but if you felt like you were mourning the loss of a maternal figure, whether that is someone in your family or with someone you work with, if you feel like you've lost a woman that if you feel like you lost a woman that you looked up to or who understood you or you could identify with, that is overturned this week. You got the Six of Swords upright. This is go into the future with excitement versus fear. Like, look forward to the future. A lot of people don't like, you know, looking into the future because they're like, hey, I don't know. It's the unknown. It's scary. Yeah, it's scary, but you have a lot of people where they didn't know where they were going to. Why do you keep fucking with him? I don't get why you keep fucking with him. And then you be surprised when he's not, no ma'am. Go back and lay in front of your heater. We will talk after this. Yeah, look forward to the future. You got the Three of Wands inverted. This is something small kind of blowing up into something big. I don't think it's a bad thing. It always looks like it's like the butterfly effect, where people wonder, hey, if you kill a butterfly, and then next thing you know, it's fucking nuclear holocaust or something. This could be a good thing for you because it could be like you help one person years ago, didn't even think about it. Then next thing you know, they're fucking Bezos, and they come back and say, hey, just because you looked out for me that day, you let me get in front of you and get that cup of coffee first, here's $1 billion. Could be like that. And then you got the Ten of Swords upright. This is a lot of mayhem and chaos internally. So you might feel like a lot of emotions or something. Whew, excuse me. Can you what? Be my dad the day he passed away is to. Can it be the anniversary of the day your dad passed? Is it that? It's not that. Although, I mean, that's probably going to be, you know, its own turmoil for you in itself. Thank you, Jade. No problem, sugar. Why don't it? Okay, it gets to sort itself out. And by all means, keep asking your questions. Will it fix itself? Stop. There we go. Anybody else have questions? Just spoiled rotten. Y'all be knowing I be talking about you. All I gotta do is say spoiled and they look up. Are my readings free? Do you want to pay for one? Ask your question. Earth, what's up? Baby, ask your question. The people who won't pay for readings pay for them. When I do lives, whenever I see questions, I tend to answer them. The people who pay for them get primary shipping, basically. Ask your question. Is your spirit guide around you? Yes. Not a problem, sugar. this? Hmm. Always keep asking you questions. Citizen of 137. Thank you for following, Sugar. Oop, shit. Y'all right? Okay. By all means, ask your questions. And by all means, ask your questions. Mika. Thanks for following, Sugar. Ask your question. I had a situation about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to know if everything is gonna be okay. Mm-mm. Somebody's emotions are overriding their logic. I don't know what happened, but if they were being a little more level-headed, it could be easily fixed. Is your health in jeopardy? No. Stop doing it to yourself. That man that was in that box literally worked himself into that box. There was no reason for him to be in it. Stop worrying yourself about it. Y'all do realize that we can manifest illnesses. If you keep saying something about yourself, you can make it happen. This is why people who are sick, the ones who want to get better, literally try to get better. They try to feel better. I'm not saying the ones that don't do it. Some of them literally can't. But it's why when you see older people and they're sick, they're like, babe, I'm not worried about that. I got other stuff to do. That gonna have to deal with it on its own. Stop worrying about it. You will literally worry yourself sick. CJ, what's going on? Now, this is by all no account saying don't go to a doctor. I'm not a licensed medical anything, but Don't worry yourself into something else. Or go to the doctor, let them handle it. But as far as you stop worrying about it. I will always defer to medical professionals first. If they say you need to take some type of medication, take the medication and keep living. That's what you do. You sit here and, oh, but what about this and what about that? We ain't worrying about that part. We've said, hey, we think something's wrong, went to a doctor. Let them worry about the test results. You are no longer in school. Okay? The results of a test no longer say how you're going to progress in life. Hell, they shouldn't even be doing that shit in school, to be fair. Not the way they do it. So you go to that doctor, you let them go ahead and draw blood and take whatever they got to take, and then we gonna call you in a couple of days with results. Okay, call me then. Call me then. And you keep on living life. You forget about that shit. Then when you get that phone call, hey, we got the results. Oh, ain't nothing wrong? Okay. And if it is something wrong, well, how do we fix it? That's what you worry. That's as much worrying as you should do. How do we fix it? What is your plan of attack? Well, call me when you got one. Will you be protected? Yes. No problem. Cool. Any more questions? Will the situation be resolved? No. Will it be let go? No. Will it arise again? Yep. That is literally the situation giving birth to itself again. Elias, what's up? Keep asking while I'm up here. What I need to watch my surroundings. No. Baby, what the hell did you get into that you feel that paranoid? Like the fuck did you witness somebody offing somebody else and they linked to the mafia? Um, my child was in a situation. The situation was never resolved between us and the other party, so I'm just concerned for the for my child's safety. Anybody who goes after a kid is an asshole. That's the first thing. I don't know what happened. That ain't my business. That ain't nobody business, no but child. But if you want this resolved, you might have to be the one to go ahead and be like, look, this is what happened. We need to come to a resolution. We need to come to it quick. If you are in the position to do this, Now, if you were the one in the wrong, if y'all were in the wrong, y'all ain't got no leg to stand on to sit here and try to rush somebody to come to a resolution. It's like if your child caused the death of another child, you are not in the position to tell the child's parents that passed they need to hurry up. If your child caused any kind of harm to another child, the child who was harmed, their parents have all the power. And it's unfortunate, but if it was something that extreme, like I went to all the authorities and never heard back from the authorities or the other party, then keep on their ass. Keep on their ass. They would get tired of me. They would put my ass on payroll with how much I'd be up there. It would go from a call every week to a call every day. Keep on their ass. It's that simple. A lot of shit, and I get that a lot of people are backlogged and they're short staffed and all that kind of shit, and I understand that. But depending on how much time has passed, some shit has a statute of limitations. Sir, we need this shit. We need to know. I need to know what's going on because I need to know my next plan of attack. Because if I got to handle the situation my way, y'all not going to like it. It's just that simple. Will your child be okay? They fine. They'll be just fine. No problem. Please believe, if anything, any situation, the child should always be fine. Mastermind, what's going on, sugar? Welcome back. Now, I don't have human children, but I know one thing. If I gotta step in for my godchildren, my cousins, they gonna be fine. I didn't know what happened. See, I was told, my uncle gave me some of the best advice when I became a manager. It was long, long years ago. He said the thing he tells all his employees, you tell me the truth so I know if I need to lie for you. You tell me the truth so I can lie for you. See, that should be what everybody feels for somebody they care about. And the person in position of authority, like your parents, I always tell, like, I can't say always, wait a minute, I gotta remember everybody don't have the parents that I have. But for the most part, people who have good relationship with each other should always tell each other the truth. Now, if a lie needs to be made, y'all would have that already, established and in place or whatever. Now, I'm not saying to lie. But that was some of the best advice. That, and always you got to make somebody an example. That was one thing. You make one person an example, everybody else fall into place. Because there's something about that first sacrificial lamb. If you at work and this one person acting out, alright, you gotta go. They learn not to fuck with you. I tried communication with the other party, but they don't want any kind of communication with me. Then that's that. What I would do to cover my own ass, I would make documentation. Everything from the time this damn situation started to where you at now, and keep documenting. If you text them, hey, this is such and such as mom, just trying to talk to you and see where we're going with this situation. What's going on, JoJo? Trying to see where we're at with this situation. What kind of resolution can we come to? They sit here and say, even if they don't respond, the fact that you sent that text message speaks. If you call, keep screenshots of the call logs. If you got to call your phone company and actually get the records, especially after I went to the authorities and made record of everything. Well, if you've gone to them, keep going to them. I told you, eventually, the damn authorities would give me a badge and a hat because I would be on payroll. Hey, I ain't heard from y'all. What's going on? Well, we ain't made. Okay, so what's the hold up? Like, what's the hold up? Why can't we get a move on this? This thing's been going on for months. Somebody need to be assigned to somebody who can do something. Or do I need to take this to a higher person? Because in a minute, I'm about to have your fucking chief doing the work. And he ain't gonna like that. He or she. That's not my job. It's gonna be somebody's damn job. Because obviously the person whose job it is, they ain't doing it. But General, let's see what's going on with you, JoJo. Damn, JoJo. Temperance is inverted. I can't say not healed. This feels like you not forgiving. You know how people say forgive and forget? You refuse to forgive and you damn sure ain't gonna forget. I don't know what happened, but you not forgiving somebody. Somebody done told their ass with you. The world is inverted. This feels like you are willing to watch the world burn. Okay, usually this is like, it's like you're not reaching your goals, you run a bad luck. No, this feels like you ready to watch the world fucking burn, and you gonna be the one to light the match. And then strength is inverted. It doesn't feel like weakness. It feels like you have tried to be nice about it for too long, and you're letting your masculinity override everything right now. Maybe it's because you felt weak in the situation that you're about to set the world on fire. But I think the other part is racist because my child is colored. Whoa. Colored. Colored. Whoo, that felt my ancestors jump in right then. Colored, probably not the best way to refer to your melanated child. Just say the baby melanated. Just or of color. Cause baby colored, somebody hearing that's an old school racist word there. And I get it. I get it's not. It doesn't have to be. But baby, a lot of people when we hear colored, yeah, the baby melanated or of color. Your baby's of color. Your baby's melanated. Yes. Whew. Matthew, what's going? You buzz, Lord. Matthew, don't be coming on here acting a fool. But JoJo, yeah, somebody done fucked up with you. I don't know who, but yeah, you done said enough is enough, and who, baby, when I say you mean it, you damn mean it. You got a new job. Well, congratulations. And you right, I missed your birthday. I'm so sorry, sugar. Happy belated birthday. Our girl's gonna, Lord, you and Sinfully. How you doing, baby? Long time no see. Our girl's gonna try and mess with me at my new job. Yep. I was in deep depression last weekend, and a few days after that could be it. Yeah, it might be, baby. You ain't damn grown. You ain't damn grown. You are not damn grown. Just because you 18 don't mean you grown. You just a bigger baby. Okay? How you been, Sinfully? I think the authorities are choosing the other party because they have more privileges. It ain't nothing like being annoying as hell that'll get some shit, out there in the open. So if your baby black, and they white, and they racist. Amethyst, I ain't seen you in a minute too. What's going on, baby? If you keep documentation, and you keep enough documentation, you ain't getting no answers. Okay, it's time for me as a civilian to stop entertaining y'all and stop trying to communicate with y'all. Because I got enough information that says y'all are not doing your job is to protect and serve. And it seems like you're choosing whom to protect and whom to serve. And you're not being fair about the situation. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this damn attorney who don't give a fuck what color nobody is, because money is always green. And I'm going to let them ask you the questions that you obviously not answering for me. Let me tell you, I think you probably told you would protect your child by any means. That's good. Now it's probably how you said it, because trust me, some people say things as a statement, some people say things as a threat, and some people say things as a promise. And I guarantee you, Jordan, what's going on, sugar? Twitch was slow. Oh, that's JoJo. Depending on how you said that to them authorities, will probably dictate how their response time. So if you said, "I'll protect my child by any means," so that's a statement. I will protect my child by any means. Now that's a threat. I'm gonna protect my child by any means. Now that's a goddamn promise. And depending on which one you gave them, see, they'd have my ass on watch. They'd have a car in my damn driveway, follow me at I would have a police escort everywhere I went. Because where that child go, I go. And if somebody look at my child funny, they ain't gonna be able to look at him no more after I'm done. Is Melanie confessing her feelings in person? Yep. Text? Nope. A friendship reading? Okay, let's see. But these two cards love y'all today. I don't know why y'all keep getting these cards. Nine of Swords is inverted. Don't keep yourself up worrying about it. Whatever gonna happen is gonna happen. Two of Swords is inverted. This is kind of like not having any choices to make, any decisions to make in this one. If there are actions to take, it is not on you. And then the Ten of Swords is upright. This is a lot of shit, a lot of hell, a lot of internal chaos. I don't know for whom that is, but there's a lot of internal shit going on. And maybe they just need a friend to talk to, or SPF, what's up? This, I don't know if this friend is in trouble or what, but yeah. That's an odd friendship reading, I can tell you that much. No problem, Verma. By all means, you do what a mom is supposed to do. And make sure that baby's safe, no matter what. Keep your documentation and then go to somebody, because obviously they not listening to you no more. So I make sure I went to somebody who they gonna listen to. And the person that I'm going to gonna listen to me. Has nothing to do with you. Doesn't look like there's any. I don't think it's you. Let's see. Does it have anything to do with JoJo? Nope. It's not you. This is a them thing. I do. What do you need to know about crystals? Other than they have some fantastic burgers when you're hungry. They've been skimping on their burgers for a little bit now. Now I want crystals. Thanks a lot, JoJo. You got a clear crystal yesterday, and today my tire blew out. Most likely is a quartz. Quartz are protective as fuck. They're. I mean, it could be a diamond. If it was a I think it's a Herkimer diamond. That is a motherfucker. Supposed to represent abundance and prosperity. It's probably quartz. White castles are better. I ain't never had White Castle. Like, I think what it is that crystals are the southern thing and White Castle is the northern thing. So I've never had White Castle. Even when shit, as much as I used to be up there when I was young, you would think I would have had it by now. But never had White Castle. Clear quartz. Yeah. It is. If your tire blew out, now I'm not saying that this is correlation or causation or either one. But I do not believe, I just don't. I don't believe in coincidence. I cannot believe in coincidence. Oh, it's a coincidence that I ran into you. No, it's not. No, it's not. It was supposed to happen. What I will say is that, especially for people who are new to crystals and things like that, I would say look at how it interacts for you. So for you, people who get clear quartz, it is protective. It keeps away a lot of bullshit. Like I have I have a lot of books on crystals and stuff, so I can always refer to my books if I need to. But where were you going when your tire blew out? Where were you supposed to be? You were going home. Where were you coming from? When you were stopped, where were you delayed? From my dad's place after church. On your route home, did you look at the route and see if there was any kind of accidents or anything that happened after your tire blew out? Because typically what it is that you are, I don't know if this is your first crystal or whatever, but if you were brand new to it and that crystal was strong enough and it was charged correctly, it would instantly and immediately start knocking shit out your way. Oh, this ain't helping. It's your first one. You checked and everything was clear. Have you gotten your new tire? Now, the only reason I'm walking you through it this way is because I told y'all it never makes sense. Two new tires. When shit like this happens, it's usually because it's keeping you from something else. So, like I said, humans, we are greedy as fuck. Okay, we are some really greedy ass creatures. Even the most selfless of us, even the most altruistic of us, we are greedy, greedy fucking creatures. We want what we want when we want it. And typically, if we want something good, we want it right now. We don't want to have to wait. We don't want to have to go through the bad shit to get to the good shit. We don't want to do that. A lot of crystals are like some road fucking blocks, and there are some that blow through shit. Quartz is one of those crystals where I think it's a lot of people's starter crystal because it's easy. At least people think it's easy. If you got a lot of shit going on, that motherfucker will do work immediately. So I don't know where you were going, what you were gonna run into or something, because just because there wasn't an accident when you look does not mean it wouldn't have been an accident. Now, this is not to make you paranoid and all that kind of shit, but it most likely it was protecting you from something. I don't believe in none of that shit saying, oh, well, it was by design, it was an accident, it's a coincidence that it happened. No. You also wore a jade and a chakra bracelet. Goddamn, JoJo, you okay? Matter of fact, let me go to my book. Hold on. Let me go to my book here. You was not fucking playing, Jade. Welcome back. Let me go to my library. I have a lot of fucking books. Was told it was for money and align my chakras. Jade isn't just a money thing. I can tell you that. Jade isn't just for money. Okay, I was about to pass all damn back. Whew, excuse me. Okay, so let's go to my crystals and their properties book. I told you if I'm not sure of an answer, I will definitely look it up. So let's look up jade. Gives peace and serenity, promotes truth, attracts friendships, induces insightful dreams, treats chronic pain, balances body fluids, can aid in diabetes, can aid hypoglycemia. It's just one of my books. Um, Clear quartz, purification of the mind and body, energizes the surroundings, creates a personal attunement, cleanses the surroundings, amplifies other stones. That's one thing about quartz. It will, whew, it definitely amplifies shit. And let's go to this one. Um, I forgot so many damn quartzes on here. Let's see here. Okay, this book, I forgot how convoluted that book can be. But yeah, basically, protection, roll fucking opener, and then you combine that with Jade. Yeah, there's a reason for it happening, and it may not make sense now. I told y'all what happened with me. Hmm. Was that my car all of a sudden just stopped working, had to have it towed, had to borrow one of my parents' cars, and then that one broke down on me, and then I ended up in my car now. Does my spirit guide have a message for me? Nope. I forgot tomorrow's a holiday or federal holiday. You keep saying six. I just figured I have something to tell you. Nope. You can look up the angelic number six and see what it says. Angel number six symbolizes finances, material possessions, and the anxieties that we face in our daily lives. Does someone want to tell me something but afraid to? Nope. So I'm gonna rephrase that question for you. Does someone need to tell him something but they're afraid to? Nope, not even that. So no. Is your grandmother watching over you? Yep. Is your mom watching over you? Not right now. Do you have a baby sister? First thing I think is baby and a baby and girl. Let's put it like that. So whatever baby girl is in your family, that's where she is. Possibly. After 20 years of not seeing my grandmother, does she know I was by her side on the day she left to the spirit world? Nope. I mean, it's very possible she didn't know who you were at that time. You said you hadn't seen her for 20 years and then you were there. It's possible in that moment. I don't know if she died of old age or not, but whew, it's kind of what I'm thinking. By then, there was a disconnect of body and spirit. So, she was probably in the stages of dementia or something that she didn't really know who anyone was. Did my mom visit me in my dreams after she passed? Nope. Old age? Well, I'm saying this from bed. I don't know who still has wallpaper, but I'm seeing wallpaper. Don't know. It looks like it's like a burgundy faded red with either yellow or beige funny signs symbols or something on it in a bed. One of those old school, not camisole, but like the shawls that's actually knitted. Mm-mm. It's disconnect. Why am I seeing the responses here before I see it here? What my soul is crushed because my brother saw my mom in a dream at the same time and same perspective. Saying, did your mom visit you in your dreams after she passed? Was that her? So did the dream that you and your brother basically share, was that your mother? That was her. And I don't know, maybe that question read more so like, is she continuously in your dreams? I don't know, but that particular dream, it was her. Sticks, how you doing, baby? What's going on, sugar? How you been? Better. We'll say that. Better. Took a well deserved break. Will my middle brother get better? Y'all be sending me the cutest damn things, I swear. No and yes. So the way this card looks, it looks like he's upright. This is actually inverted. No, but yes, he will. So I feel like in your idea of what getting better is, no. But he will get better the way he needs to. Thank you, Sticks. Do I miss any signs given to me from my spirit guides? Yep. I mean, hell, if you new to it, you can miss a whole bunch of damn signs. The best way to recognize them, this is how I say it. By now, everybody, well, I can't say everybody, but most people know what the fucking Matrix is. Okay? Everybody know the Matrix. You know the Neo, the red versus blue pill, Morpheus. Everybody know that shit. Do I wear crystals to bed? No. I used to sleep with them underneath my pillow. But I have them in the house. So, are you supposed to? You can. There's nothing saying you can't. Some people do it. I used to sleep with howlite underneath my pillow, among other things, because it helps with dreams. But Verma, if you are not used to it, see it. Go ahead, Sticks. Ask the question. If you, if something makes you double take, that to me is a good indication of a sign. Like, you know how Neo saw the cat and then was like, "Ooh, deja vu," and they were like, "Yo, what did you see?" And say, "Hey, there's a glitch in the matrix." That's some of the best ways to think about it. Or if something catches your attention way too much, like if you would normally park right by the fucking door, but for some reason this parking spot 6 spots away from the fucking door looks really fucking good, and you're just like, I'll park here and walk up this day. Shit like that. Yeah, Sticks, ask your question. Just ask it. Let me see what's going on with you, Jania. And just look for stuff that just randomly pop out at you. Jania, Six of Swords is upright. Go into the future with excitement. Look forward to the future. Don't go into it with fear. Wheel of Fortune is inverted. There's a little bit of bad luck, a little bit of a misstep, a little bit of a stumble, maybe going in the wrong direction, but this is typical for growth. And the Empress is inverted. This is basically, it's not so much not trying to repeat, but it is like not wanting to commit the sins of the mother. So you don't want to do like the sins of the mother and the sins of the father to the kid. You don't want to do that. You're basically, it's like you're trying to stop it. Is my ex trying to be sincere? No. Is she being opportunistic? No. If I go by that first card, it looks like she's bored as shit. Is there anything you have to be worried about this week? This is your strength card. This is that courage card. First thing I'm thinking like for this card is watch out for a woman that's too clingy. Like a very, very much attracted to a strong man. Watch out for someone who's very clingy. I thought damn Sticks. Is that bad? It to me it's neutral. I mean, only you know the past that you went through. So if you feel like not repeating what happened is a good thing, it's a good thing. Not a problem. Terry, what's up? Trey, what's up? I have a lot of female friends that worries me. I feel like this would stand out. I feel like this would be overbearingly standing out. Yeah, I had to take a little break. I had to. I'm still trying to get back to where I'm doing this consistently, and I'm just like, to be honest, I feel like the reason I haven't really been in here is because I haven't. It's not that I don't get anything out of it, but it's like I don't get anything out of it. I don't feel like I don't know if I'm actually making a difference. Like, I guess that's what it was. I don't feel like I'm helping the way a lot of people, like, you were a psychiatrist, you were a therapist. Like, I don't know if I'm actually doing any good, and I don't know if it's actually being beneficial for me to sit in here and do this. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be. I really That's really the thing I've been struggling with and fight with myself about. Like, should I keep coming in here? Should I keep doing this? I mean, it's not like I have a lot of. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could pay and promote myself and everything, but it's like I don't know if I'm making a difference. You know, a lot of us love to see Wilson through your protection. If you did, you just helped me release some stress. Well, I hope I did. Yeah, I've just been feeling like I have not made any type of. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I have some people in here that you know that I have helped. But I'm like, a lot of times, just some people need to show. Maybe I need to stop diminishing that because I'm like, a lot of people don't have someone to talk to just candidly. But that's my main thing. I feel like I haven't made too much of a difference. That what I do, me coming in here, is nothing. Mm. How will this week's energy be? I mean, I guess I do. Um, Verma, justice is upright. First thing I think of is balance. This is To me, this is balance. And I can't remember if you were the one going through the thing with. Literally, this is how shit runs together on me, and I'm pretty sure it's because my signs are starting to act up. But it might be a turn of events with whatever situation you're going through for your kid. The hangman is inverted. This is take on a different perspective. I know we want things to go a certain way, but maybe we need to look at it from a different standpoint. Like, anger is a very easy emotion. Okay, anger, boredom, they are very easy because they don't require you to do shit. Happiness is something else. Happiness takes time. If you look at things like, let's say from your standpoint, like with the thing you feel like they're not doing anything with the case, then you can look at it from a different standpoint. It's like, well, what can I do? Since they're not doing it, what can I do? And then the Six of Pentacles inverted, and this is a scale right here, and it's balanced, but he's about to add another thing to this scale. This is inverted. There is something that right now your scales are even. They're even keeled right now. And someone has the ability to turn it into someone else's favor and it's not doing it. I don't think it's at the helicopter. Yeah, I love them little fucking dragons and them bears. Let me see. The insight is real. The ones who recognize it definitely benefit from it. We appreciate you. Well, I thank y'all. Seriously, like I do. I've been releasing a lot of suppressed anger. First of all, why are you suppressing your anger? Let's not do that. Okay? Okay, let's stop suppress. This is why we have generations. Let's look at the past generations. The ones who grew up in like the beginning of the 1900s, a lot of them are just now passing in 1930s, 1960s, 1970s, and 80s. Like, let's look at that. Do you see how, I'm not going to say they're miserable, but a lot of their upbringings are very, very, they, I'm not going to say they weren't happy because they had their moments of happiness, but when you hear about it, it is fucking stressful. It is hard as shit to be happy when you are stressed as hell. Like, if you're angry, If you're sad, if you are any fucking emotion for too long, you know that shit festers. It rots. It gets worse. Like everyone needs an outlet. I don't give a fuck what it is, whether it's baking, painting, running, screaming. Like everyone needs to have an outlet. No problem, Verma. I'm not gonna sit here like one thing I would never tell somebody is like get over your past, let it go. No, fuck that. Remember your past. Because it is what made you who you are now. Because if you forget what you did in the past, guess what? You not gonna learn how to deal with that shit in the future. You gonna keep running into it. So I'm not gonna tell you to forget your past. And I tell everybody, you have to work through shit, not get over it. Fucking Finding Nemo when he could have swam over the thing and avoided all the stings and everything. Yeah, he could have avoided all those things and everything. But guess what? He wouldn't have got the Dory's ass. He said, let's go over this thing because we know a lot of jellies are in this chasm. Dory has, Pain is a really good fucking teacher. Because Dory had a real short fucking memory, but she remembered, hold up, it's something about that damn place right here. We shouldn't be going into that. Because it was pain. Pain will teach you a lot of shit. Even if you forget, you run into it again, you'll feel that pain again. I go to the gym to get it. I need a gym membership. I do. Okay, this is really fucked up, but I want a gym membership. Yes, I want to go ahead and work out and lose weight and shit, but I want outfits. I want cute gym outfits. That should not be my motivation to go to the damn gym, but I want to have cute gym outfits. I want to have my scarf match my outfits. But no, like, that's literally what it is. I mean, shit, look at fucking Nemo. His dad was so scared of, you know what? Okay, so here's the thing. I actually got some questions because y'all know that clownfish are one of the type of fish that when there is too much of one gender that the genders will swap. So it's very possible that Nemo's dad was actually Nemo's mama. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We never did see his mama. We don't know what happened to his mama. I have to re-look at Nemo again to remember what he said. But Marvin could have been Myrna. Could have been Martha. Could have been Myra. Just saying. Well, I'm not saying you. I don't feel like singing. My fucking sinuses are acting up. But yeah, Myra, So sinfully, I don't know what you went through. I will not tell you forget it. I will not tell you get over it. I will not tell you, oh, well, that's the past. People can change. Yes, people can change. It is very possible. It is very possible people can change. But they have to want to. See, this is why I tell everybody, anger and sadness are the easiest things to feel because they don't require shit. Negative feelings are so easy to feel because they don't require you to do shit but feel them. Just sit and wallow. And I guarantee you will feel depressed. You will feel pissed off. You will feel sad. You will feel all the if you don't do shit. Just sit. I promise you, you will get on your own damn nerves just sitting not doing shit. Now, I'm an interesting person. Me, myself, and I, we love ourselves. But even we can get on our damn nerves. Happiness, excitement, like bliss, glee, all of that, it requires movement. Positivity requires movement. It's a connect type energy. You gotta go after. You gotta chase it. Because guess what? When you do something good, it makes you want to do something else good. It makes you want to keep going. If you go and work out one day and you feel those endorphins and the dopamines and the serotonins and the oxytocins, you feel all that shit going ahead, and then it rattles off and you're like, damn, I feel good. You want to go do it again. That's why positivity is it's a verb. Positive energy is a fucking verb. It is an action word. It's an action field. You got to keep going. Negativity, just sit. No, they say he's just a cranky old man. Oh, he's just a bastard. Oh, she just a miserable old bitch. All they do is sit. You'll start feeling all kind of aches and pains because guess what? They say a body in motion stays in motion. A body that's at rest stays at rest. Yeah, when you sit, your body wants to stay sitting. Then it starts getting tough because them joints ain't moving. It's not lubricating itself. Then you start feeling, oh man, I can't go walking. My knees hurt. My back hurts. Yeah, it's gonna hurt because it's not being used. It's not being used. And this damn pandemic has taught us all that shit. Cause it's real easy to sit down. But at some point you gotta get up. Do spirits hear your prayers? Yeah. Very much so. But I'm telling you. I wanna go to the gym because I wanna be cute. I wanna be cute and I don't sweat. I don't think I sweat like even when I did go to the gym years ago. I don't sweat like regular people. I just don't. I feel like the places I sweat first are the places that are clogged up. So my sinuses, like here, yeah, I'll get sweat there. Hairline, I'll get sweat there. But as far as like armpits, maybe I just got like really good deodorant or antiperspirant. I don't know. Maybe. I want to go be cute. Like if this was in like a athletic outfit, I like it. Where you going, JoJo? You already leaving? I hope you ate today. I still remember you not doing fried foods. Do you worry too much? No. I don't think you worry too much. They don't think you worry too much either. Got the well, sweet dreams, JoJo. So simply, if you want, vent it. Just vent it out. Hell, I'm here. I'll be here for probably another 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how bad this fucking sinus headache goes. Have fun, JoJo. Let me know what happens. A fertility card. I don't know if you pregnant or not. Do I do sage? Yes. I try to sage my house at least once a month. Literally have some next to me right now. And it's good for keeping out bugs and shit, just so you know. B. The Empress being upright, this is a very, very, I mean, that's the fertility card right damn there. I don't know if you're pregnant. I mean, it would look like it's a little girl if I go by that card. If you're trying to get pregnant, it look like it'll be soon. I feel like there's something else and I'm not getting it. But it's a very feminine card. I would say if you're pregnant, it's a little girl. Been trying for a year now, and that's really confident. I hope so. I'll say if you are pregnant, yeah, it would. It's a little girl. No problem, sugar. Is your older brother spirit around you? No, it's around you sometimes. No. I think we have to understand, like, as far as spirit goes, sometimes they go where they're needed most, not where they want to be. You may not need them around you right now because sometimes they'll cross over and they have their own specific instructions, their own specific places they should go, that they have to do this first before they can go do this. And sometimes it's the person who they had, if there was a fight or something before the death, they'll see that person a lot. Because they'll realize once they get over there, it wasn't worth it. But sinfully talk to me. What's up? I don't know who that person is, but they do it every single night. They be killing that engine. Is your dad's health okay? It's not the best it can be. It could be better, but it's more like he's in the storm part and it will be getting better. You're so good. I appreciate your car. No problem, sugar. My kids are having challenges with development. How long will this storm last for them? No problem, Verma. And good night. Oh, you got work in the morning. Hey, get you some sleep. How long will this storm last for them? I think the question is more so, how do they learn to work with it? Because this is a page of wands. This is a new way of thought, learning new ways to think. I don't know if they're autistic. I don't know if they just are delayed. But this card, in essence, is learning new ways of thinking. So, developmental challenges are only challenges for people who don't understand it. Like, not everybody works the same way. You got people who are naturally, like, they're dyslexic. They see letters or words backwards. They can't help it. But what do? They learn to work with it. There was an episode of The Cosby Show where Theo found out he was dyslexic. He always did horribly in school. If you look, the whole fucking show was, if you saw parts with Theo in school, he was always failing. He was always pulling C's and D's, and I always needed extra help. And he did not find out until he became a college teacher or a teacher after college that he was dyslexic. Now, like, as the show progressed, he got much better with it. He learned he had to take tests a certain way. If they're having challenges with development, it is challenges developing the way society says they should develop. That's all. They'll work through it. But they will need help. It will get frustrating. They will be dejected. They will feel like nothing's working. It will feel bad. But once it starts clicking, I told you, negative energy, real simple, just stay pissed off. Positive energy, okay, we're having this issue. My children are having this issue. Let me see what help can I go get them. Do they feel anger towards you? No. You didn't make them developmentally challenged. I mean, like, maybe genetics or something, but no, they don't feel any anger towards you about it. They don't feel any anger towards you right now at all. Just give them the help that they need. Figure out what it is they're having challenges with. Was it genetics? Nope. Everybody's just wired differently. You have some people who are very visual learners. You have some people who are, they prefer to have it written down. You have some people who are very auditorial that like to hear it. I mean, it's everyone's geared differently. It doesn't exactly mean that there's anything wrong. The issue with a lot of schools now is that, and this was an issue even when I was in school, and it was why I guess I excelled the way I did. One, I had a fantastic fucking support team. Like, my support system is fucking unmatched. And my aunt was a teacher. So I was always getting work. Even when I was little, I loved reading, loved learning. That's all I wanted to do. When I got into school, I would outpace the school. I always did. Every school I went to, I outpaced it. In elementary school, they had to put me in advanced classes where I was the only student. Literally, I got to the point where I was so used to doing it. I was the only one in my elementary school who had to get bused, basically bused. But I got on the school bus and we went to a whole different school that was for advanced kids. And I went there I think it was once a week. I want to say it was once a week that I did it. I have to ask my mom because I really don't remember. But I think it was once a week that I would have to go to this school. Matter of fact, I remember this happening around the time where the Harry Potter books had first came out. Because we were learning how to make quills and stuff. So they decided, hey, trying to teach y'all like math and reading. Y'all automatically do that shit. Y'all are good at that shit. We need to get y'all into some other stuff. Let's get your creative juices flowing. So we were always making shit. They had some fantastic lunches. Like, basically, I always felt like I got shipped to a school to have fun. and it was to have fun with people on my level, and I outpaced them. When I got to middle school, I was doing older kids' work. Matter of fact, when I got to middle school, they couldn't find my paperwork. I had did so much advanced shit in elementary school, like the level, the reading level, the math level, everything I was on such a higher level that when my paperwork went to my middle school, they put me in 8th grade, like automatically. It was either 7th or 8th grade. They could not find my paperwork. They had called the entire. I remember they had a section off. This was the 6th graders. This was the 7th graders. This was the 8th graders. They could not find my paperwork. So they knew I was going to this school. Everybody knew I was going to this school because this was the partnership basically. This school, you graduate this school, this is the closest school, so this was where most people would go. They went, my whole fucking year got called, and me and my mom are still sitting here on the bleachers, and we're like, what the hell's going on? We're like, okay, well maybe, maybe they mixed it up and put it in. No, they had me in 8th grade. They had me in 8th grade classes. I was so advanced that my elementary school teacher wanted me to go to a school, Westminster. I think it's the name of the school. Maya, what's up? It's called Westminster. She wanted me to go to that school. She was like, yeah, I really want her in here. Like, she was going to do all the paperwork. She said, but I want her in this school. My mom chose to keep me with my peers. It's not a bad thing. I don't know how that school was, but I think at that time that school was predominantly white. And I don't know how I don't know. All I know is I stayed with my peer group. But when I got to middle school, we found my paperwork in the 8th grade. And they asked my mom to say, hey, do you want to keep her in the 8th grade? She was looking at them like, what the fuck? She's in 6. They said, yeah, but I guarantee you she can handle it. Do you want to keep her in the 8th grade? My mom didn't want to rush. She didn't want to rush me developmentally. Not so much like educationally, because I was going to rush that no matter what. My teachers were going to keep giving me extra work anyway. But she wanted me to stay like at least with the mental group, the mindset and everything of people my actual age. To me, that helped because I was raised by older people anyway. So I guess she didn't want me to keep only having older people. Like, I wouldn't be able to associate with my peer group if this kept up. Every fucking time I was in school, I was put with older people. I was never really with my own class. When I got to high school, it was the same thing. I went to an actual magnet school and did all of their homework, all the year's homework in the first 2 weeks of school. They had nothing else for me to do. And my mom was like, there's no reason for you to go all the way out to this school, but you can go right up the street and go to the school you should be going to, and they can do, so that's what we did. Schools are not built nowadays to actually help individual students. It is very cookie cutter, it's very assembly line. And those who don't fit the mold are either left behind or left to fend for themselves. Now, I happen to grow up with a really good school, so especially like educationally, they don't want to leave the kid who's smart behind. They want to push them, and it's like, we can't do shit for you. Let's send you someone who can. But the kids who are on the opposite end of the spectrum that need help get left behind because the teachers don't have enough time, enough hours in the fucking day to try to figure out a program for this child. Like, when I worked at a daycare, they had a little, I tell y'all this all the time. I worked at a daycare when I was in school for court reporting. And they had this one kid, he was so sweet, the sweetest damn thing. And I was like, damn, he's big because this this daycare only went up to 3. It used to go up to 4. But something happened, and basically, because when you're 4 years old, by then I think you're in pre-K or kindergarten, one of them, they no longer had that, I guess, funding or something where they could do preschool or kindergarten classes. It can only be a daycare. So the kids who would normally, age out would go somewhere else to be in pre-K and kindergarten. This kid was big as shit, and he was with like the 2 year olds, and I was like, damn, he eat good. It's like, oh no, he's actually a whole year ahead of them. Why is he in here with these babies then? Oh, he has he don't really talk. What do you mean he don't talk? Hell, kids learn mama, dad, all that kind of shit real young. They say he's not a talk. He's not verbal. He's non-verbal. I said, is he autistic or something? They said we don't know, but they didn't have time to work with him. The boy needed a speech therapist. They didn't have one in the building. I don't think they had access to one, so I became his speech therapist. I worked with that little boy. And I didn't even see it as working with him because I was assigned to the baby room from 6 months to a year. That's what I was assigned to. So I was learning how to handle and deal with little babies. Then after a while, I would go to the other classrooms and, work with the older kids. So I would go in there with him. He was such a sweet little boy. And I picked up real quick. I'm like, well, if he ain't if he's nonverbal, how the hell is he communicating with her? He had a female best friend, a real sweet little girl. He had two of them, but it was one that stayed with him, called the Queen. Now I looked at his interaction with the Queen, and I'm like, And I would see they would sit there, they would talk. I said, but he ain't verbal. So I started talking to her. I was just going to have conversations with him. How you doing, baby? I called him the Juice. Juice, what's going on? How you doing? And he wasn't like, he was shy to open up, but the boy talked. You get him to talk about something he liked, he was talking. I was like, what the fuck? They told me you can't talk. Shit, by the end of the first damn, what was it? Like the first year there? Oh, me and Juice was having full conversation. Me, Juice, the Queen, and the Queen's friend. Tell you something. All it takes is somebody to give you a little bit of interest to focus on you. The boy needed a little extra help. The teachers were already overwhelmed. It was one teacher with, I think it was 9 kids in a room. At the most, they would have 2. But that's a lot of fucking kids, even for 2, because they're supposed to have no more than 3 kids per teacher. So every room was supposed to have 3 teachers. A lot of rooms had 2 at the fucking most. Me, when I came in, I acted as the 3rd teacher, but I had like limited capacity because I'm not a teacher. I went in that room and I worked directly with him. Like I was assigned to that room for a little bit. I missed my babies, but I wanted to work with him. By the end of it, he was talking. He was verbalizing. Don't be shy about it. Don't sit here. They had that one little kid in there. Told y'all about him. Used to run havoc on the whole damn. And nobody wanted to have all you every damn day. You heard the teacher call his full government name. Sit your bottom down. And he loved picking on my baby Juice. Cause see, Juice was bigger. Juice was quiet, and Juice would get in trouble faster because he's older. So I'm like, first of all, what y'all not gonna do is sit here and have this double standard now. Now y'all sit here and treat him like he's goddamn 6 months old, but you want him to have the same consequences like he's his actual age. He's bigger, he's stronger than these kids. He can't be pushing them. He can't. Well, guess what? Them kids shouldn't be pushing him either. Let's not try to start that. No. We ain't starting that. Now, if sit your bottom down, want to fuck with him, he should be prepared to get fucked up. That's just how it is. You're not about to sit here and learn how to be a bully and not realize that a bully can get his ass whooped. They coddled the fuck out of him. I told my baby Juice, I said, look here. Street rules apply. He said, what? Street rules apply. And I broke it down to him what I meant by street rules apply. What does it mean? They hit you, knock their ass out. I said, look here, this is what you do. If he come over here messing with you, you go to your teacher and you let them know he is bothering you. Now, once you've done that, if he keeps messing with you and those teachers are doing nothing, handle your business however you need to handle it to make him stop. And I told him that in front of the queen, and in front of the queen, I think the queen's friend was there, but I can't remember. But I kept telling him, I said, don't let him mess with you. And a lot of times he would, he still didn't want to do it. He still didn't want to do it. Oh, he didn't want to do it. He stayed not wanting to get in trouble and stuff. And he would kind of defend himself when I was there. But baby, I still remember that I laughed so damn hard. I came in one day. I only had I really only did 3 hours with them a day. I had to do 18 hours in a week. So I really only did like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours sometime with them. I remember came in the door. Everything quiet. I walked down the hallway. I come through the door, say hey to the lady in the office, walk through the door, bust that right, head down the hallway. The class I was assigned to was the last one. I was back in the baby class. Last one at the end of the hall to the right. His class was at the end of the hall, but it was the class right before the baby class I was in. I went in there. I went to the baby class. I made sure I poked my head in and said hey to everybody. But I wanted to put my bag down first. I put my bag in the classroom and everything. Said hey to my little babies and everything. And next thing I know, I hear the teachers. Hey! Tapping on the one because there's a glass, this little, plastic partition between the classrooms. Hey! When she get in there, good, send her over here. I got to tell her something. Hey, but don't get too comfortable. Go on next door. They want you. They want me for, they got something to tell you. What you got to tell me? So I get ahead, and I walk on next door. Hey, and they all call you Miss, and whatever name you give them, Miss such. I got to tell you about your baby Juice. What about my baby Juice? Where's my baby Juice? I see him. He see me coming through the door. Oh, he ran over there. Juice, Miss such and such. Hey, go ahead and tell her what you did. Tell me what you did. What happened? Your baby. That's your baby. What you do, Juice? Told me. Sit your bottom down with messing with me. And what you do? And I stopped him. Well, go ahead with your bad self then. Teacher said, let me tell you what he did. She said, go on over there, Juice. I'm going to let her talk to you in a second. So Juice went back over there to play. She said, I watched it happen. I saw it. She said, I heard it first. But it was like I was watching it, but I wasn't paying too much attention. They got these baby dolls. When I say these some big ass baby dolls, I mean they are fucking huge. They are size of my fucking torso. They're the size of like a good 2-year-old. But they some little dolls that the kids learn how to play with. They learn how to, sit it down and be baby and real nice to it. Says so Juice had one of them. The queen had one and Queen's best friend. They all had, little dolls and stuff they were playing with. And it was in the house. They had, the house part was right by the door. So they was all in there playing real nice. Sit your bottom down decided he wanted to go play, but there were no more dolls. And there was no doll that was that color. I think it was like a real, it looked close to him because he's like, I think he's half Hispanic and half black, I think, but it looked closer to him. Juice had that doll. Juice playing with it. Sit your bottom down said he wanted the doll. Juice ain't paying no attention to him. Sit your bottom down goes over to him, grabs the doll. Juice is holding on to the door. Said, sit your bottom down, let go, stop. Sit your bottom down, don't want to listen. No, no. Teacher told him. Because Juice called the teacher and told her he won't leave me alone. So the teacher told him, leave it alone, stop messing with him. So sit your bottom down, walked away. Teacher did what she was going to do and went back to tend to whatever she was doing. Sit your bottom down, went right back over to Juice, started snatching on the door. He said, sit your bottom down, stop, let it go, leave it alone. He said, no, no. Teacher ain't doing shit at this point because she done told him. So all she going to do is write up the report and send it to the front office. At that point, street rules apply. So he's still tussling on the door. Juice looked at him, and they said math must have been going real quick. And the next thing you know, like they seen him tussling, Juice let him swing all the way out. And then Juice put all his goddamn weight into it, swung his ass into the damn wall. And they were like, the people next door came running out saying what was wrong. He smacked that boy into that damn wall. Oh, sit your bottom down, got the hollering, the wailing, and the crying. Oh, and the teacher said, no, hush on up. Go on, sit over there because you've been bothering that boy for all this time. And I looked at Juice and said, so tell him how you did it. He reenacted it, child. They said they ain't never seen him so goddamn talking. They lit up, happy. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Now I went on that damn rant to tell you this. Everybody just need a little help. A little one-on-one action. Some people don't do well in groups. Just find out what your kids need and then get them the help for it. That's what you do. Ooh, excuse me. Any more questions? Because I'm about to get off of here. Donna, how you doing, sugar? What is your question? Oh boy, they stomach is boiling tonight. I'm gonna have to get them out there. But I don't do two categories at once. So your health, I don't never do it at once, but apparently they're pulling it at once. 3 ones is inverted. This is something very large. It's a funnel. How tornadoes are. So it's real big and wide at the top, and then it comes down to a point. Whatever it is, health, financially, it all looks very, very massive. But it stems from one fucking source. So at least for you, it's like a fucking GSW. It's like a gunshot wound. The entry point is very, very small. And it's the blast in the back and all the shrapnel and stuff. So they try to figure out that point. You need to figure out that specific point. Whether it's your health. If you feel like, oh my God, my health is bad. It's probably stemming from something like stress. Depression. Things like that will trigger the rest of your health. You got the Knight of Pentacles upright. This is take beneficial action. Only take actions that actually are beneficial to you, that work with you. Don't do anything just to do it. And then the moon is upright. This is either a very emotional card, so this could be your emotions are overwhelmed from your finances. This is a cyclical thing. It's a cycle. It's as it was before, it'll be again. This is something that is not new to you. This is something you've probably been dealing with over and over and over again. If this is something that's stressing you out that much, what are you going to do to change it? So let's say you're 600 pounds. Not saying you are, but let's say you're 600 pounds. Being that kind of weight will impact your health greatly. It puts strain on your heart, on your lungs. It does a lot of strain. Now, a lot of people are like, okay, if they're fat, they're lazy. No, sometimes your weight can stem from not being able to move. How can it stem from that? People can have arthritis. People can have different type of things going on that make moving hard, which then makes them gain weight. They can have thyroid issues. It can be a lot of things to get people to that weight. This is find that point that it started at. Even with your finances, if you feel like your finances are out of control, start budgeting. You'd be surprised at how much money is going out the window from little bitty subscriptions and shit that you may not even remember having. When I sat down with my budget one time, I realized, wait a minute, where's this fucking $5 and $10 a month coming from? This $20 a month. Found out it was an old subscription to Ancestry, and I was like, I haven't used Ancestry in a year. I got all that money back. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. But we got to get out of here because I hear their stomach and they are ready to go outside. So we're going to have to end this right here. And of course, stay tuned in the next 30 or something. No problem, Donna. Stay tuned in the next 30 or so minutes. I'll be putting up the end of the day lesson on TikTok. So we thank you for joining us in the Shadow Gallery. The lights are out. The doors are closed. The Hellpaw will graciously and gratefully escort you on out the door and off the premises. Please do not trip on your way out. They will cash out like a bag of bones or rooms. If you'd like to book a private session, purchase a live pour, or donate to me, the Hellpaw, or the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.MadamShadO.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to MadamShadO. There is no W in Shad'O ever. If you put a W in Shad'O, not supposed where you or your money goes, where you or your money ends up. As per usual, love me, like me, share, and subscribe to me. Turn notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and of course TikTok. If you're on YouTube, by all means, on Big O, by all means, wear my tag loudly and proudly, sugar. Any and the beings that I extended an invitation to during this live, your invitation has been rescinded and your permission has been revoked. That being said, any and the beings that are here that are not welcome here, not assigned to be here, not supposed to be here, you do not have to go home. You have to get the hell out of here and off the premises. We thank you all. We will hopefully see y'all tomorrow night. I'm not going to swear by that, but we're going to try tomorrow night. And if not, we'll just see you when we see you. And as usual, and always take care now. Bye-bye then.